lovelies, I'm Tilly Douglas and today I'm going to show you how I make these beautiful pendant and earring sets. They're very simple to make and I'm making these out of my acrylic skins from my paint pouring. So I've got lots of different ones here to show you the different designs. So this one I just love. It's absolutely beautiful. Lovely colours. And then this one. I tend to make them all in the sets. So as I'm making the pendants, I also do the earrings. So I know that I've got the similar matching colours together. But they're just so simple, but absolutely beautiful. And they make gorgeous gifts. And you can also sell them. They're very popular items to sell. You put these in little gift boxes, little pendant and earring gift boxes, and they just finish them off so nicely. They're just beautiful. So these are just a few of the ones that I've done recently. You can also do these with pictures. You can put photos in, or anything you want. Because we're not using resin, we're just using the glass cabochons. I could never say that word, cabochons today. So these are glass, so no messy resin. And this is the final one I'm just going to show you, just so you can see how beautiful they all look. So what I'm making them out of is my acrylic skins, and I've got lots of different ones here, and it's a great way if your design hasn't worked out the way you wanted it, or you've got run-off paint and you've got the skins. These are ones I do on little ceramic tiles, because I get the design and then I just cut around the edge of the paint when it's dried and put it in a bowl of water, and it just peels off so beautifully. So I use these little tiles or run-off paint just to use up all the bits, so we get less waste. So I've got a bag of the bezels that they sit in, and you can just get these off Amazon. And these actually come with the little glass cabochons that go on the top. So they just fit in. You know, if you buy them together, you've got the exact size that you need. So I'll put these in my Amazon recommended shop, which is affiliate link. So I do get a little bit of commission if you buy through that link, but it doesn't cost you anything extra. And I really appreciate if you use my link. I'll also tell you later, I've got some more bits to show you, and I'll tell you a trade secret that where I've been buying from wholesale for years and years. So these are the little skins that I'm going to be using. Now it's just choosing, because you only use a tiny little bit. So you only a little bit for this piece, and then a little bit for the glass for the earrings. So what I do is I choose the one that I want, the colour or the design or whatever, and then we'll just go with this one. It doesn't really matter which one, because I shall be making lots out of this pile. So we'll use this one. Now what I like to do is to cut out of a piece of card. I have this little punch that is just perfect for this. So I'll do it that way, it's easier to see. So we just put the card in, punch it out, and then we've got a little hole, because what I like to do, because that is the exact same size, so I like to go over, put my card on, so it blocks out all the rest of it, because you can do it like this. so you can see where the cabochon is sitting, and it does magnify the design underneath. So you can just do it like that if you want. Looks beautiful because it really shows up the magnified area underneath there. But it's actually quite easy to do it like this because it blocks out all the rest of the design. So you can just see the exact part that you want to use. And I quite like this bit with a little bit of red in it. So I want to bear in mind that I want to get 2 earrings and a pendant out of this. So I do like that bit. And then I can use these pieces over here for the earrings. So when you're doing this, bear in mind also that you may want to use other parts of this. So if you're cutting, like I'm using the middle part here, but you might want to use all these other bits, which I will do. So I will cut very carefully around it. So what I'm going to do is just put that on there where I want that design to be, and I think that looks lovely. So that will be sat on there. So what I'm going to do now is get my glossy accents. You can use diamond glaze. There's lots of things you can use to do this, but I do use diamond glaze as well, but I love the glossy accents. It's just a wonderful, wonderful product. I'm not an ambassador for anything. I've used it for years and years and years. So then what I do is I give that a good clean underneath there, just with a bit of tissue. Just give it a good clean. Make sure you get any fingerprint grease, because you have grease on your fingers, and it'll just get all that off, any bits of fluff. You don't want anything like that on it. And then I take my glossy accents, being careful not to touch the underside of that, and just put a few drops on. That's all you need. This bottle lasts for ages. I have used this in so many different projects, and it just lasts ages. So I'm going to mark where I've got that, take that off, and just put that straight on the top of there and press it down. Just have to hold it for a few seconds. Move that card out of the way. So we can come back in and clean this afterwards, the top side. There. Now I just get a bit of tissue and wipe around those edges, because you'll get a little bit spurt out. Don't use too much of the glossy accents, just enough to cover that base. And it is milky. I mean, this is milky in the bottle, but it dries beautifully clear. So that's that one. And now I want to put my earrings on there. Now I have got a smaller punch, but it is a bit bigger than that. So I do, with the earrings, just put them straight on there and find a bit that matches. So obviously you need the 2. So I do want a little bit of red in it. So I think that one looks nice there. And let's find a bit for the other one. I'll show you a little trick that I do later. If I can't find 2 pieces that match exactly, I'll show you what I do with that. So we just need to clean those off. Just the underside where we're going to glue. Do excuse my dirty nails, that's just paint. I've been painting, so I've got all yellow and dark blue paint in my nails. It doesn't look very attractive, but that's just what I do. I'm always crafting arts and crafts of some sort. So, a little bit of glue, the glossy accents. I only need a little bit, that's all you need. Just a little drop like that. And then place that in position and just hold it down for a few seconds. And then we'll do the next one. Clean the base. And one little drop, that's all you need. And you have got, you can slide it around a little bit if you don't get it in exact the same place, but you do only have a couple of seconds. So hold that down. And just wipe around those edges. There. So they are ready to cut. Now you could use the punch for this, because this does work beautifully with these skins. So you can put it in that way so you can see exactly what you're getting with your design. Find where you want it to be, that looks pretty, and then just press it down. And that cuts it beautifully. So you could then go on to just clean the base and then right way up, and then you could just stick that on like that if you wanted, which also works really, really well. But not everybody's got these punches, and you can do it without. So that's why I wanted to show you today how you can do it without. So I just have these little scissors. It's only little cheap scissors, but they're nice, small and really sharp. So this is why I like to use these. So like I say, be careful with the rest of your design. But I'm just going to come in and cut through and then cut those out. Roughly cut them out to start with. Use the rest of that for another one. Separate the three and then just snip around those edges. These little scissors are just perfect for this. And then that is all ready to go into our little setting, and it looks beautiful. Just looks so pretty. And we'll do the other two. So just the same way. You can see how quick and easy these are to do. Just any little bits that you can see sticking out the edges. That's that one. And that one, all ready to go. So put those to one side. What I just do is wipe my scissors off. making sure not to cut my fingers because that's sticky old glue stuff. Just get that off. There. And just wipe those bits out of the way. Now we're ready to put them into our bezels. So just give them a little wipe. I always wipe everything just in case there's any bits of fluff or any little bits of grease. I'd rather just be safe. Just takes a few seconds, so we might as well just do that. And then with my little bezel, use the same glossy accents and just put a few drops in like that. That's plenty. Don't need any more than that. Now remember to think what way up you want your design before you put it in there. So I think I'm going to have mine like that, and it just fits beautifully. So press it down and hold it for just a few seconds, and you will get a little bit of seepage coming out the edge. Can you see? You can see it because it's a little bit milky colour. So all we do with that is we get a little wet wipe and just wipe it straight off, and it all comes off beautifully. Give that top a little clean. Wipe it on the back just in case you've got any sticky off your fingers on there, and that's done. How gorgeous does that look? Absolutely beautiful. So we do the exact same thing with the earrings. So a little bit of glossy accents. Oops, try not to drop it. Just a little bit. I'll just put a bit more on this side. So glossy accents in. Decide which way you want your design to go. Put it in and press it down. Then hold on to it while you're wiping it with the wet wipe, so it doesn't slide out. Wiping it front and back, and that's done. How quick and easy are they to do? And they're just so pretty. And then the last one, we'll just do the matching set. And I'll put it that way up, I think. Put it in, press it down, and then wipe off the excess with the wet wipe. I use these little baby wipe things for everything. I get through a lot of these because I'm always doing crafts of some sort, and these wet wipes are just brilliant for cleaning up, whether it's resin or this glossy accents or whatever it is. And there's that one, and that's the set. All got matching colours in, and they look beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Now then I get these cords, and just put that through there. Oh, I should do the other end, it's a bit smaller. And that completes it. And then we've got our set of pendant and earrings and they look beautiful. Now, don't they make a beautiful gift? It just looks so precious. So I did say I'd show you how, if you can't find the exact part to make them match, so with this set, I've got my two parts. I've got my pendant and one of my earrings, and then I couldn't find a part. I really liked the design and I didn't want to lose it, so I really wanted a set out of this because I loved the colours. So what I did, was I cut a tiny little slither off a part where I did want some of the colour. So I cut some of the pink off and I just put it on a part with some of the yellow. And then I put my little cabochon on top and I have two colours. So I made it match by just snipping a little bit off somewhere else and attaching it. So I glued it on, and then I did it exactly the same way as the rest of them. So you can do that also. If your design isn't quite working, you can layer it a little bit. So that's those. So then put them in a nice little jewellery box, one of those little cardboard boxes with a little foam, and they look so pretty. So now that's that, but I do want to show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to record a video of how I make these, because these are done slightly differently and I just think they look beautiful. So precious. So I'm going to do some of these. I'll do a video on how I make these. Little cufflinks with little cogs in. So gifts for men are always hard, aren't they? But aren't they gorgeous? Oh, beautiful. Very steampunk. I do love steampunk. And these are little brooches. So the place I get all my, this is a trade secret, where I've been buying my wholesale jewellery and beads and all that sort of stuff, and I've been buying them for years and years and years, is a website, a Chinese website, from obviously based in China, and they're called 8 Seasons. And I've used them, oh my goodness, probably 10 years maybe, because I used to buy and sell jewellery making stuff, so I'd buy them in and then sell them in smaller quantities for people that just wanted a few, and I used to get them from 8 Seasons. I don't do that anymore because I just like doing the making side of things, so I just tend to make stuff. Aren't they absolutely gorgeous? I just love them. So I'm going to do a video on how I've made these, and I'll leave the link for that 8 Seasons website in the description below. I hope you'll get lots and lots of enjoyment out of there, because it's just a fabulous website. I love it, and like I say, I've used them for years. So that's that. So that's what I'll be showing you in a future video, and I hope you enjoyed making these with me, and I'd love to see what you make. Like I say, you can put photos in them as well, because we're using this glossy accents, it's not going to bleed or make it go wrong. You just do it exactly the same way, stick the photo down, glossy accents and the glass cabochon on top. So I hope you have lots of fun with that. I hope you enjoyed the video and that you'll subscribe and like the video and comment and all that good stuff. Feel free to share it, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now. So I'm heading towards 3,000 subscribers, and I'm really pleased. And thank you so much for all my lovely subscribers. And as a thank you, I want to give away this little pendant and earring set. And all you have to do to be in with a chance to win this is to be subscribed to my channel and just comment below the video. That's all you have to do, is just leave a comment. Let me know what you think to these little pendant and earring sets, and then you'll be in the draw to win the set. And I'll post it anywhere, so good luck, and whoever gets it, I hope you really like this little set. And thank you so much again for everybody that's subscribed.